And now to some more on our second leading story this morning. Togo's President Faure Gnassingbé has asked his supporters to unite and work for his re-election. Gnassingbé said this on Friday after meeting with three groups in his party. He's seeking to extend his rule after accepting the ruling UNIR's party's request to stand in an election scheduled for for February 22, the 22nd of this month. Ruth.
Current head of state Faure Gnassingbé and a candidate in the February 22nd elections has been in power since 2005 after succeeding his father Gnassingbé Eyadéma, who ruled the country with an iron fist for 38 years. He was re-elected in 2010 and 2015 in contested elections. A constitutional amendment adopted in May 2019 allows him not only to stand for re-election this year and 2025, but also to benefit from a lifetime immunity for actions taken during his presidential terms.
On the line with us now is our correspondent in Lomé, Togo's capital, Augustin Lauru Bamidele. Good morning to you, a warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. Bonjour, Augustin.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. In this period of electoral campaigns for the presidential election, which will hold later this month, February 22, describe for us the present political climate in the country. Tell us.
Oui, eh bien, on peut dire que la campagne électorale est lancée dans un climat plus ou moins apaisé.
The election campaign is being launched in a more or less peaceful atmosphere. It should be noted that there is a strong mobilization on the side of the ruling party, which is already crisscrossing the country's major cities. And last Friday, President Faure Gnassingbé, candidate for his own succession, was present in three major cities in the north of the country, including Togo, where he officially started his campaign. With the opposition, it is still a little timid. One can feel the weight of the division that weighs on this opposition and which plays against the opposition of the country.
Qui a sillonné quelques marchés du sud du pays. Et on sent quand même le poids de la division qui pèse sur cette opposition et qui joue à son encontre.
And the opposition has chosen to partake in the vote assortedly. Is there a candidate able to challenge outgoing President Faure Gnassingbé?
Pour l'instant, je ne trouve pas personnellement.
For the moment, I personally have not yet found a candidate who really carries weight enough against the outgoing president Faure Gnassingbé. What could have made the strength of this opposition would have been not to participate in a dispersed row. So to say, however, we can recognize two challengers who will be able to carry a lot of weight, and these are Jean-Pierre Fabre, President of National Alliance for Change, and Agbeyomi Kojo, former Prime Minister and unsuccessful candidate in the 2010-2015 elections for the Patriotic Movement for Development and Democracy. And the other thing that should be stressed is that despite the economic record of President Faure Gnassingbé at the end of his 15 years of reign, which is appreciated by some Togolese, is that the Electoral Commission and the Constitutional Court are committed to the course of power. And already this gives rise to strong fears of transparency in this election. Only the final results will tell.
Augustine, so have there been any form of any specific security arrangements designed to guarantee peace and safety during the election process?
Definitely, for this election, it must be noted that last November, the forces dedicated to securing presidential elections called FOSEP were created. FOSEP, which is made up of the police and the gendarmerie, has more than 10,000 officers who will be distributed throughout the country's departments. Moreover, from the very first hours of the launch of the campaign on February 6th, FOSEP agents began their work. And it should be recorded that it is CENI and the operational command of the Ministry of Security and Civil Protection that supervise this force. We cannot offend the role of or undermine the role of the various religious congregations that are raising awareness about peace in the country. On Tuesday, February 4th, the bishops of Togo, in a joint declaration, called for a transparent election, which in their view is a guarantee of peace and security.
Well, all eyes are on the country, I must say, as the elections will hold very soon, later this month. Augustine, I'd love to thank you very much for bringing us the latest from the campaigns there in Togo. You hang in there for us, especially as we continue to bring coverage to the elections, upcoming elections. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup, Augustine.
Merci.
Merci.